Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today we are continuing our study through Matthew 24, and that's talking about the end times. Okay, specifically, we've talked about, and we will continue to talk about that. The rapture is the first event that happens where Christ takes the church away. Then you have the 7-year period of tribulation. Then after the 7-year period of tribulation, we have the second coming of Christ. Okay? And we talked about that yesterday. Today I want to talk to you about the parable of the fig tree. And that is just it's a parable. And remember, a parable is just a short story with kind of a hidden meaning to it. And it's it's just another way of communicating that Jesus used that would catch your attention. Okay? And in this, it's showing you to be looking at the events that happen because it's preparing you for what's coming. So let's read it today. We're reading today from Matthew 24, verses 32 through 35. It says this, "Now learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see all these things, you know that it is near, right at the door. Truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away." Okay? So he's saying watch out for you watch the fig trees. When the branches get tender and stuff, you know that fruit is on its way. Now figs were a common thing in that time period in Israel. Okay, so it was, and we don't have figs here. If we do, I've never seen them. I mean, I'll eat a fig Newton, but if you ask me, I don't know where it comes from. But here on this property that we have, there's like a few orange trees, but mostly I've planted a bunch of pineapples. Okay, and pineapples take what I do is I just go to like Detweiler's, and they have the pineapple. They cut the pineapple off, and then you have the stalk there. And you just plant that and stick it in the ground and it'll start growing, okay? But it takes years for you to finally get fruit from that. So I planted these pineapples around the property here for several years now. And so now I'm seeing some of them start to bear fruit. So I know when that comes, I need to like start protecting the fruit for one thing so the raccoons don't get it. But I know fruit is on its way because I can see the buds happening and the way the plant is growing and stuff. So I watch out for that. So it's obvious to me when the fruit is coming. And so Jesus is saying the same thing here. He's saying when you see that tree, it's obvious that you can see the tree is getting ready to bear fruit here. And so you know. And so he's saying, watch out for these things that we've talked about all the way through chapter 24 here. Because when you see those things take place, you know the end times are coming, okay? Especially the tribulation. We don't know for sure when the rapture happens, okay? No one knows the day or the hour. So, and again, if someone says, "Oh, I know when the rapture happens," don't believe them because no one knows that, okay? But you can see some of the signs that when the tribulation is going to be happening, especially the abomination of desolation, you can't duplicate that. Okay, yeah. For example, you have to have a temple. Okay, for one thing, and then you have to have someone that comes in and desecrates that temple. Okay, and then after all that happens, then you have the second coming of Christ, and so those things are things to watch out for those last two events there. All right, so hopefully that makes sense here with all the timeline of the end times. All right, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our study. We're moving next into the rapture of the church. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.